Well, prompting for joining the Marines was probably my dad. He was in, and my grandfather was in. There was just a lot of the family was Marines, and Marines were always told they're the best. But just my dad and wanting to serve my country and help out in his ways.
Kind of wanted to go in the Marine Corps first, but it was just I already knew we'd had a long family history with the Marine Corps and all that stuff, but there was a lot more opportunities for the things that I wanted to do in the Army versus the Marine Corps. So
I'd have to say my biggest hero is my dad. He was my inspiration for joining the Marine Corps. He's always been there. I mean, even though he wasn't a big hunter or fisher, he was always there for us, supported us in sports, took us horseback riding, learned how to drive a tractor, learned how to drive a car. I mean, he was just always there, and yeah, he's my hero.
I would agree with that. I would definitely have to say my dad, especially when we were growing up. A lot of the disciplines that he gave us, I think that's one of the reasons that kind of pushed me more towards the military, was he instilled a lot of the disciplines and things that he had learned from the military in us as we were growing up, and and that's stuff that you don't forget and will help us probably for the rest of our lives.
I'm very proud of them for having done that, even though I didn't really encourage any of it. They both were already in college. He was full-time, and Chris was in a dual enrollment status while he was in Haggerty High's ROTC program. So I would have preferred that they stay in college and you'd see a gold bar on their collar instead of these. But duty was calling both of them. With all that's going on in the world, they felt an obligation to respond now and not later. And my father-in-law was in the Marine Corps during World War II. I was in the Marine Corps during that relatively peaceful period between Korea and Vietnam. So I really didn't have a good argument against what they wanted to do. But I am very, very proud of both of them. And I know my wife doesn't particularly like this expression, but I have found that parent-child bonding has nothing to do with the origin of the sperm. That's the most succinct way I know of putting it.
Yeah, in Afghanistan, we did a lot of good for the country. We built some schools, we built some medical centers. We were always helping out the kids and the women there, because they're kind of looked down upon. I got to meet the commandant while I was there, and General Petraeus, so that was pretty cool. I just would like everybody to remember the guys that got hurt and lost their lives for this country. One of my good friends, Sergeant Brent Larimer, was caught in a burning vehicle, and our platoon commander, Staff Sergeant Kesterson, helped pull him out of the fire. I was there. I helped him a little bit. I mainly just held his hand as the doctors were working on him. But I mean, so just everybody, all the guys that were injured and made the ultimate sacrifice for this country, they're the true heroes. They're the ones that need recognition. So just everybody remember their guys over there overseas, men and women, in our armed forces that are fighting for our country.